Hey guys, how you going? I needed to do this video because I've got some very important information. Really important. Now, I'm not telling you what to believe. It's up to you what you believe. Use discernment, use logic, and you can make up your own mind as to what you think is going on here. But, talking about 5G, is there any chance you know what disinformation agents are? If you don't, they are, or controlled opposition, it is someone put out by the deep state or the bad guys to give you little bits of truth but hide most of it. I started this watching Alex Jones. I don't know how many of you started watching with him, but he was a very emotional person who would get very angry, and I'm sure that would come across to the people who are watching. You'd start to get a bit fearful and a bit angry because you could see him reacting. And what I'm getting to here is Alex Jones, if you don't know, is controlled opposition. He was actually on TV at one stage. If you go and watch Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theory series, he was on there. So he wouldn't have been on TV unless he was allowed, and that was a TV show. It was a paid TV, I think Foxtel or one of them, but he was on it. So what I'm saying here is most of us got our information from Alex Jones to begin with. Not all of us, but most of us. And what if 5G is not what we think it is? Have you ever considered that? Because of this, story time. A long time ago, Tesla had the dream of free energy for the world. He built the towers and proved it could work. Then he died. Then Trump's uncle procured Tesla's life work and nobody heard anything again. Fast forward some years, now we have buildings all over the country with massive spires on the top. They're supposed to be for radio transmissions. Under those buildings is a massive tunnel system that almost no one has seen save for a select few. Fast forward, we are in the storm. Trump orders the military deployed, Army, National Guard, Army Corps of Engineers. Then Trump orders auto manufacturers, not electronic manufacturers, to mass produce ventilators. Then during his presser today, he slips and says generators, not once, but twice. What's going on? What's the most rational conversion of an automotive manufacturing plant? Auto ventilator or auto generator, Tesla coil? Trump is setting the country up for free energy, and the National Guard and Army Corps of Engineers are going to be installing these generators with unfettered ability due to the lockdown. The additional 30 days is required because they are behind schedule. Do you understand what this is saying? They're not putting 5G up in schools, they're putting free energy up. I think we should wait and see. And if you follow Q, you know the free electricity was coming, guys. Because they mentioned it quite a few times. Tesla. So nothing is really what we think it is. I should have done that before. Sorry, guys. Nothing is what we think it is. And look, I'm keeping an open mind with all this. I'm hoping your mind is open as well, that you're keeping an open mind and taking everything into consideration that you hear. Not just me, but everything you hear. And what makes more sense to you? So that's what I'm trying to do here, is just I'm keeping an open mind. That's all I'm doing. And I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm just bringing you the information and you do with it what you will. Everyone's free to have their own beliefs and their own thoughts. I just wanted to really point this out because this, to me, is what the controlled opposition was about. They didn't want anyone having free electricity. So what boogeyman could they think of that we would have bought into? Because I did it too. I'm against 5G, full on. So, but it may not be what we think it is. It's something else. Look, it's just interesting to look at, okay? And it's something to just keep in mind for consideration. Next thing I wanted to show you was this. It's a screenshot from Twitter, because things just disappear off Twitter, as I just found out. So I screenshot them now to make sure that I've got them. 69-year-old retired Milwaukee police lieutenant died from COVID-19. Okay? And Kia wrote, "My papa never died from this virus, and the media and the lion-ass government is fraud." I can't say that. Well, I'm more likely to say lying ass. Lying ass government is fraud. He had health issues way before this even happened. He did not confirm with our family that he had that SHIT. And the media want clout off his name. This is going too far. Coronavirus, count your effing days. Okay. Another one. First COVID-19 related death reported in San Antonio. And Ashley wrote, KSAT12 and KSAT.com, I must say I'm highly disappointed at your lack of facts. Number one, my grandmother did not pass away at SAMMC. She passed away at a local inpatient hospice facility. Number two, she did not pass away from COVID-19. She passed away from Alzheimer's that she has suffered with the last 12 years and a case of aspiration pneumonia that worsened her ailing state. Shame on you, KSAT. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying it that way. KSAT. KSAT. It's obviously a TV station or a newspaper or something, so. Pasco man surprised to see Florida announce his coronavirus death. Well, what do you know? The reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. I'll say they are. I'm sorry, but that is quite funny. My death has been greatly exaggerated. Gene Della Sala quipped after Florida officials said he died from the coronavirus. There seems to be a lot of this, guys. Okay. Matilda Miranda, in another report, it stated she did not die from coronavirus, but that she was in hospice at a nursing home, so she was already dying, and the media is making it seem as if she died from this. I don't know what is true, but may she rest in peace. And Stephen Farrell, Matilda Miranda, we talked to the Metropolitan Health District Medical Examiner and city official, and it was confirmed the story is about our grandmother. So KSAT has all the facts wrong. They hit us up to apologise. And then I found this tweet, which I shared on Facebook. US Space Force first offensive weapon is a satellite jammer ready for deployment. The weapon is actually a jammer capable of preventing adversaries from accessing their own military communications satellites. And I wanted to read this as well. The entire world is watching. Patriots from around the world are praying for America. We are all bound by a feeling deep inside, a feeling that cannot be publicly expressed for fear of ridicule, a feeling that challenges the mainstream narrative against that which we are told to accept and dare not question. Put simply, that the people are being abused by those in power and time is running out. Remember the Battle of Lexington and Concord? Give me liberty or give me death? For far too long we have been silent and allowed our bands of strength that we once formed to defend freedom and liberty to deteriorate. We became divided. We became weak. We elected traitors to govern us. We allowed evil to prey on us. Those who claimed to represent us gave us false hope, made false promises. The evil and corruption only grew. This is more than party politics. This is about restoring old glory. This is about saving our land and our people from those who wish us harm. This is about preserving our republic. This is about preserving our safety. This is about restoring our strength. This is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is about protecting our children. This is about saving America. We are all God's children. We are fathers, we are mothers, we are daughters, we are sons, we are brothers, we are sisters. We do not look at race, we do not look at skin colour. We are united in these states of America. We are and will always be patriots. We must rise again, we must unite again, we must fight again. For God and country, God bless America. Where we go one, we go all. Q. When you're awake, you are able to see clearly see. The choice is yours and yours alone. Trust and put faith in yourself. You are not alone and you are not in the minority. Difficult truths will soon see the light of day. Where we go one, we go all. That was one of Q posts. I found this too, which I thought quite interesting. Underground operators are required who are based in New South Wales locations to cover certain roles on a short-term basis until border restrictions are lifted. Even time roster. Length of roster to be confirmed. We're looking for jumbo operators, bogger operators, cable bolt operators, and charge-up operators. If you're experienced, blah, blah, blah. Mindset recruitment. And this, which leads me into my next bit about weird stars and what they're saying. When did music videos depicting cannibalism become okay? And then this was on Oprah's page. What's this about? Please, Oprah, make this happen for him. Oh. I don't know what this is about, but it was weird and it stuck out to me, so don't know what that was about. And this, guys, patriots have bankrupted the Federal Reserve and absorbed its function into the United States Treasury. The cause of all wars, famine, and economic collapse for the past 100 years has been dissolved, and the people have reclaimed the money system. Congratulations, humanity. The scheme essentially merges the Fed and Treasury into one organisation. So meet your new Fed chairman, Donald J. Trump. And I don't know if you're aware, but this is how it used to be before the Federal Reserve came in and stuffed everything up in the first place. There used to be government loans that were no interest loans. And I believe that is all coming back. And that is why I think Trump is giving billions of dollars to the people of the United States, America. Because think about the profits from the Federal Reserve and who it was going to before. If it's in the Patriots' hands now, that money belongs to the people of America. So congratulations. And what do you think our Prime Minister's doing the same thing? They're deliberately bankrupting the reserve banks, and they're absorbing the functions of them to create government loans with no interest. Okay, I'm hearing all sorts of things. I don't know if they're true or not. I cannot confirm them, but I'm hearing things like land might be taken back and given to the Australian people. There are websites all over the place now that are, on Facebook anyway, there is Australian made with Australian ingredients and just buy Australian made. There's a lot of groups going up right now with those sorts of pages. So whatever country you're in, I'd advise you to start looking around and see if you can find one for your country to get your people making your things again. This is just information I'm bringing to you. You can believe it or not. It's up to you. Let me know what you think, because I'm finding a lot more stuff and it's looking pretty good actually, guys. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.